Yo, yo. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Monday once again. We are live from the basement. Your host with the most, JB2 Reactions, bringing y'all this afternoon's content. Now, earlier, y'all, I tweaked out because I was right in the middle of making up the title, right? And I caught a brain freeze, but for some odd reason, I still sent it through. So when I looked at it again, I say, what the fuck? I say, okay, now let me go ahead and take care of my business. right, really, right. Live from the big basement, right, right, right. That part right there, brother. Man, that part right there, man. Let me do this real quick, man. All right, let me. Okay. All right, make it show everything is everything. All right. Yeah. And shout out to the new subs that subbed up to the channel too. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all subbing up to the channel. Reggie Reg, what's the word, bro? What's the word? Happy Monday once again, y'all. Hey, man, I know Mondays be like blah. I know it, because it was like a blah day today. You know what I'm saying? But, get through, and it is what it is, But salute to the chat, though. Nonetheless, though, we still here. We ain't went nowhere. You know what I'm saying? We ain't went nowhere. Now, shout out to Carlos King. He came on this. He came across this story. I think it was like maybe a day or two ago. But anyway, Mama finds her son, I guess she goes in his pockets or whatever the case may be, finds a vape and finds gummies, right, that he got for one of his friends from school. Then come to find out the son overdosed off the gummies and the vape. Now, from what it looks like to me, I don't know the exact age of this boy, but in my opinion, don't look like he could be no more than maybe 7, 8 years old. So just imagine, possibly your 7 and 8 year old little boy, little girl, is getting gummies and goddamn vapes, and they taking it up into school, and they sitting up there, ain't knowing. They probably just grabbing stuff, ain't knowing what it is. Now, well, you know what? I take that back. The way this day and age is, yes, they do. Yes, they do. These young people, and y'all know I ain't lying. They know about them vapes. They know about them gummies. They know about it because it's put all in front of their face to know. So they know. You know what I'm saying? These kids is not slow at all. They know exactly what's going on. They know about these, certain weed brownies and all this and that, the THC drink. I'm telling you, it's like, damn. At this early age, at 8, 9, 10 years old, y'all already know the breakdown of a THC drink, how weed brownies is made. You feel what I'm saying? Like goddamn, y'all ain't even trying to be, y'all need to be kids. Worry about being a kid. But then in the society that we live in, y'all, let's just be honest. We put it all in front of their face anyway for them to see and find out what certain things is. Oh, what's this? And people, or you can just Google it nowadays. Yeah, Chef X, that's a fact. That's a fact, bro. Come on, man. Like, bro, sometimes it could be self-inflicted on the things that we put on out here for the kids to see. Think about it. You don't think these kids be seeing adults on social media act a plum fool, do the most for attention, for views, likes? They see it. So you know what they do too? They sit up and say, well, shit, hell, if they grown ass can sit online and act a fool and plum fool, then why can't I? So these young people get on here on social media and they do what kids do. But really, when it comes to the adults, in my opinion, the adults act way worse than the kids. Way worse. Way worse. In my opinion, kids is gonna be kids anyway, right? But what is the excuse about these adults that sit up here and act a plum fool day in, day out? I mean, without hesitation, right? They spend a aching, breaking moment to get on here on social media and act like a clown and act like a fool because guess what? Guess who pumps that up? The people. Because whether you want to admit it or not, everybody to a certain degree loves a clown show. To a certain degree, everybody loves a clown show. Not all the time with me though. Every now and again, I look at the clown's clown and but most of that shit though don't really be all that goddamn funny. Sometimes it may just be an interaction with another person that makes it entertaining. Because to be honest with you, by yourself, no, you're not entertaining. You'd be like, nah, I'll pass. There's no enthusiasm in your voice. You have no presence on your own panel to be able to talk to the people. Do you understand? For these content creators that think it's real sweet, it ain't sweet being a content creator. It takes a lot. You got to put a lot into this, and you have to be able to hold people's attention for long periods of time. You got to be talking. You have to talk about something that will hold people's interest, right? So that's just what it is. I don't know too many people that could live stream and really hold an audience, like really hold that audience there. If I can hold 10 people up in here for more than 10 minutes, then I'm good, right? So just imagine if I did uploads, ladies and gentlemen. I think I could reach a lot more people if I did uploads versus live streams, because I'm already going to have a certain audience. And yes, the uploads to me will reach out to a broader audience. That's what I'm, been thinking about, Go live when, when it's really something like really didn't hit the fans and I need to go live and react to something, then yeah. But I think moving forward though, JB2 Reactions is really going to be starting to do a lot of uploads about different type of things that may be happening. So because I know for a fact certain things is about to change with my schedule, so I need to be able to be flexible, but at the same time still have my obligation on here to be able to give content. So it may be times that I'm not able to go live, but I'll still shoot a whole lot of uploads for y'all to be able to grasp onto. I'm gonna be a recording son of a bitch. But I'm again, when something really happens, then yeah, I go live. But otherwise, like me going live so much is about to tone down. Hey Felicia, how you doing? Yeah, cause I again I do want to reach a broader audience. I know I can, but I still need to like do uploads because people don't have time to sit up and watch my live. If I may go live for like what 2 hours, 3 hours, people attention span ain't that. You feel what I'm saying? So I really have to be mindful of that as well to be able to put content on out there that I know that people want to hear my opinion about, put it out in bursts. You know what I'm saying? On different things. I'm still gonna get paid no matter what. So that part ain't gonna matter. And like I said, if it's something that I really need to get on and hit the live button and go over it, then I'll do it that way. But like just giving y'all a fair warning so y'all don't be surprised about it. All right. More uploads, less live streams. Again, it better be a real big story for me to go live. Otherwise, upload time. But anyway, let's get into the video. Shout out again to Carlos Kane for the content. This is not of my own content. Fair use allows me to give commentary on said story. My son overdosed.
He's sloppy. He's not himself. Junior, do you know that mommy's here talking to you?
What up with it, Stilly Dan?
Junior. So this is what I'm getting. And this happened in the school custody, like him being in the school hours. But I got a DCF case. I got to speak to DCF about this. And this wasn't even my call.
All right, what's up with the YouTube fam? I'm back again with another video, right? So look, man, basically it's a situation where a young lady is going viral for a story time that she did about what happened to her son in school. So basically I've been seeing a lot of clips and stuff like that pertaining to it, but it's the same clip regurgitated over and over, but I actually found the full video, so we finna watch it. So based on the clips that I have seen, her son actually took something at school and allegedly, you know what I'm saying, everything I'm saying in this video from beginning to the end is all allegedly, but yeah, something made them start hallucinating and things like this. So basically in this video, it's just gonna be basically spreading awareness. This is like an educational video, basically just, to spread awareness and things like that about what's really going on, because a lot of kids are taking a lot of different things to school, and a lot of kids are doing things that they shouldn't be doing too, you know what I'm saying, based off what they have seen others do. So so let's get into it and see what the hell is going on with this whole situation. But I do want to say,
so wait, so the little boy got the gummies and the vape from home. So ain't no wonder why DCFS is involved, because now the question is, did you have that? Is that yours? Or is it somebody that you allowed up in your home to allow that to even be there around your kids? Oh yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of questions behind this one.
Man, I appreciate you for being here. If you're new to the channel and you're rocking with the channel, hit the subscribe button, and also leave a comment or a like or something like that. If you haven't been seeing my videos, that's all you got to do. That way you can get more notifications when I do post videos, or you'll start seeing me more on your timeline. But yeah, man, I want to say, man, just be careful, watch everything that you're doing, and teach your kids to be aware is to be alive, and show them examples sometimes. I know it's kind of hard because we're trying to keep our kids as pure as possible, but they do need to see a lot of different things. They don't have to be nothing just crazy, but they need to see some stuff to also get the awareness about how the world is, because it's crazy out here these days. But enough out of that. Let's get into this and see what's going on. Let's go.
It's just crazy. Junior.
Yeah, I seen this little piece right here,
Junior,
like 10 seconds of it.
do you hear me talking to you? I'm beyond agitated.
Well, I might see a little
Junior, do you want to lay back?
see a little bit more than 10 seconds. Cause I remember this too.
What happened? Basically, he overdosed.
And that's where it cut off where I seen it. So let's see what's going on. It's crazy to be at school and this happened.
Basically, he overdosed and he came home from school like this. So I'm guessing that one of his friends gave him in school and he took it. And when he came home, he was disoriented. He was not able to speak, not able to say his name, not able to know where he's at, who he is. And he's just hallucinating. He's fighting me. He's fighting the doctors. His heart rate is going up and down. And basically they just saying that he's really high and that he has to get over this, but he's slobbing. Look at this, like he's slobbing. He's not himself. Junior, do you know that mommy's here talking to you?
I'll be
Junior,
sick. I'll be stressed out, boy.
So this is what I'm getting, and this happened in the school.
First off, I'm sorry that the young man had to go through that, first and foremost. And I want to say this in a respectful way. Why did social media have to know that? Hey, daughter Zion. Why did social media have to know this? I mean, again, I have empathy for the young man. I don't want to see this. I would rather not look at this. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out what is the relevance of you putting that out there like that to show the whole world how your son is foaming at the mouth because he overdosed off of gummies and having a vape.
Full custody, like him being in the school hours, but I got a DCF case. I got to speak to DCF about this, and this wasn't even my call.
Damn.
Junior, would you like to lay back? I don't want to lay him back because like he's like fighting me when I try to calm down, Junior.
What they give him?
Junior, do you want to lay back? Lay back, Junior. Come on, Junior, lay back.
What the hell they give him?
Lay back. Come on, Junior. Don't fight, Junior. Calm down. It's me. It's mommy.
You know, I stand on that statement of what I be saying. I really feel like certain things just not meant to be on the internet. Your son right now is in shock of what he took. He took too much of it. He's only a kid. He's not an adult to be able to handle that amount that he took, right? Instead of you just caring for your son in this situation, you decided to film it and then put it on social media. And the crazy thing even with that is that yes, I have empathy for the young man and what he's going through right now. But like I really have to pay close attention to you. And right now, you putting this on social media for everyone to see, to me, that's a red flag. Because, in my opinion, you're sitting up here exploiting your own son on social media. That this type of situation, in my opinion, should be handled privately. In my opinion. Even though I understand people got a right to post what they want to post, but I mean, to me, this ain't right on no level right here.
Junior, it's mommy. It's gonna be okay. I'm trying to see if that thing came on. I think it did. Your shirt wet. I'm gonna take the shirt off. So basically, check y'all kids' book bags, making sure if you know you smoke, you do gummies, edibles, whatever, make sure you keep that shit away from your kids. Because basically, this is.
I don't want to hear. See, look, shut up. I don't want to hear you give no public service announcement now about, well, keep it away from your kids, check their bags. What about beforehand? I don't want to hear your public service announcement. The fuck?
Result of this is basically a result of a careless ass mama or daddy that basically let their kids get into the gummies or their books, and he placed it in his book bag and he took it to school and he gave it to mama son, and this is the result of that. So when I'm rushing to the hospital, don't know what's going on, he just acting weird. We decide to cap him basically so they can do urine tests. He's positive for marijuana. And this is what we found in his pocket. We found this. So he ate 2,000 milligrams of gummies and then this vape.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I see why his ass in that goddamn bed just all discombobulated. He don't know how to handle all that goddamn high. What the fuck? Man, come on, man. And the vape. Oh, shit. That took him over the edge.
So,
hold on.
Mama.
2,000 milligrams. That's a lot, bro. If you know about edibles and stuff like that, they got to be sectioned off. They'll be in little. You got to cut it up basically, so it'll be a gummy this big, but you got to chop it up into different pieces and stuff like that to get the proper dosage. Because if you're taking the wrong dosage, you will be going through what he's going through. I remember one day, man, I had got some gummies a long time ago, and me and my partner, we was in Houston, and I thought that they were just gonna be cool, you know what I'm saying? I thought they was gonna be just some regular old gummies, and they had like 20 of them in there, and me not knowing, each one of them was 100 milligrams a piece. So the guy told me to take them, you know what I'm saying, at my own discretion. So shit, I was like, you know what? And he was like, don't underestimate it. Basically, just take one or break it into pieces and stuff like that. I was like, ain't no way in the hell this thing for to turn me up like this. Because when I'm in different states and stuff, I'll try a gummy or something like that, and it be that big. So I'm not knowing that, you know, it's different varieties of them and shit like this. So I took one that had a lot of different stuff, hash, all type of stuff, right? So I done took it and we riding. And next thing I know, man, you know, I was hallucinating, real talk, because I ate like 2 of them. No, I think there was more than that. There was, I forgot how many. It was a lot though. It was more than 100 now that I'm thinking about it. I'm tripping. So I'm hallucinating. I'm telling my partner, man, I think I'm gonna need you to drive because I started feeling like cars was coming my way, all type of different shit. Then I go home and read the damn tube. The tube tell you to take a piece, a slither, and make it into 10 slithers. And after that, I was just like, damn, bro, you know, it messed up my whole night, my whole vacation I had going on. I had to sleep until the next evening. That's how much it messed me up. So, and I'm heavier than this little boy. Older than him. I can handle things better and shit like that. And that tore me up. So I know he really, really going through it over there, man. And I really do hate that. Yeah. And she said she was going through DCF or DF. I forgot what they call it in different states, but down here.
Hey, Rachel, how you doing? Oh, yeah. DCFS needs to be involved. Because, you know, it's funny that she wants to sit up here and give a public service announcement, you know, to tell other parents, please, parents, check your kid's bag. Please, parents, just check it. It don't matter. Just check it, please. Now she's the spokesperson of, saying, making sure that the kids don't have nothing up in their damn book bags and shit. Please. Where was your antennas at for your own son? Your antennas apparently your antennas wasn't up. You and especially if you able to tell the story of him being able to, I just can't take you seriously with that story right there. It's like that went right over my damn head.
CPS. So for them to be in her life, they really just trying to make sure it ain't her, and they really don't be trying to hear shit you're trying to say. They really want to take it there with you. So yeah, let's get back into it.
Or a daddy that smoked this shit. My son had it and he was smoking it, and whoever's son or daughter brought this to school and gave it to my son, he basically ate the whole pack. Ooh. So this is what I'm going through. A DCF case of something that happened on school ground in school custody, not even in my custody. I already have to deal with my daughter burying my damn daughter, and then I got to deal with DCF on top of that. Like, what the? Y'all make sure that y'all kids checking y'all kids' book bags. Y'all making sure that y'all kids not taking y'all edibles or anything for your timing as an adult or when you having fun. Making sure that your kids is not dipping into your shit, because this is the result of it. I can possibly lose my son because of somebody else careless ass. Like, I don't do no drugs, so like I'm not a careless ass mama like that. Like, this shit is beyond me. Like, this shit is really beyond me. And then, like, I'm asking him what was the little boy's name that gave him it. He can't barely speak, but
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I just got to ask y'all, right? Right. See, Carlos, thank you. Look. Carlos, if I'm being honest, y'all, this lady is sitting up here, in my opinion, is not telling the full story either way. I believe that those was her gummies and her vape. Son was able to get a hold to it at that house, knew where it was, and he took it and he vaped. I believe it's hers. I believe it's hers. I'm just going to be totally honest. I think because think about what she just said. Listen to now, think about this. Think about what she just said. On top of that, like, what the? Y'all make sure that y'all kids checking y'all kids' book bags. Y'all making sure that y'all kids not taking y'all edibles or anything for your timing as an adult or when you having fun. Making sure that your kids is not dipping into your shit, because this is the result of it. I can possibly lose my son because of somebody else careless ass. Like, I don't do no drugs, so like I'm not a careless ass mama like that. Like, oh, okay. Well, DCFS is gonna most definitely give you a drop. See, that solves all the bullshit. You can bullshit the people on the internet, but guess what? Since DCFS is involved, oh, trust and believe, boo-boo. Oh, they gonna give you a drop. Oh, they gonna see if any type of drugs is in your system, whether you're drinking alcohol or whether you're doing drugs. They gonna want to see it all. So I mean, that's not bullshit to people now on the internet. I'm just saying, because that part I most definitely know. They're gonna give you a drug test.
This shit is beyond me. Like, this shit is really beyond me. And then, like, I'm asking him what was the little boy's name that gave him it. He can't barely speak, but I think I heard him say Isaiah. But
wow, now you making up names. I think he said the boy name is Isaiah. Wait a minute, you think or do you know? Man, come on, man. She most definitely getting high, Carlos. Because look at her explanation. It sounds like it's some half-baked shit. Man, come on, man. Now she doing too much anyway by even coming on the internet with it. And now she want to give the strangers on the internet some cockabull story about how she tried to ask her son, well, son, where did you get these gummies in the vape from? Boy, I think she fighting hard so she can make herself known to been said, no, it wasn't mine. Whole time that shit hers like a motherfucker, Carlos. She planted that shit on her goddamn son. She did all this shit and she concocted some old bullshit ass story, man. This is some bullshit, man. Lady, you was a rotten lady. Shame on you.
I'm trying to figure out who. I called the school this morning, talked to the principal, and basically tried to get to the bottom of if they can pull camera footage or when the transaction was made or if they seen them passing this to him or whatever. But
girl, bye. Hey, Tanya, girl, bye. Did y'all just hear this shit? Oh, hell no. I got to rewind that part back.
But I think I heard him say Isaiah, but I'm trying to figure out who. I called the school this morning, talked to the principal, and basically tried to get to the bottom of if they can pull camera footage or when the transaction was made or if they seen them pass.
What transaction? Now, Rachel, you said did they prove it? I'm not sure. I'm looking at it fresh for right now because I was gonna do a just a raw reaction to it. So I don't know. I don't know if they if at this point I don't know nothing about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I know what she just said just then. She talking about pulling up camera footage and transactions. What the fuck you mean transactions? What? Oh, she bullshitting, Carlos. Oh, for sure she bullshitting. She talking about pull up the goddamn camera footage and see if it was a transaction. So your young son is making transactions at school. Now you want to say he making transaction at school to buy some goddamn weed, some damn gummies, and a damn. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay.
Passing this to him or whatever, but I just wish like he had a little boy stay in my confidence because I'd be mama ass for real about mine. Cause this is crazy.
Hey, Glenda, is that Isaiah from the Bible or Isaiah Thomas line? Right, Glenda, right. That look, I see that made you drop down on that one though, because I'm telling you, it this lady is full of shit. This lady is full of shit, y'all. I swear I do not buy none of her story. It's giving so many red flags, and it's not even consistent as all. Yeah, exactly. Now, Rachel said I was giving her the benefit of the doubt, but when she said transaction, it was around. Right. What's she talking about transaction? Look, that was hilarious her to even say that shit. Rachel, transaction? Like, girl, if you don't go sit the hell down with this bullshitting ass story you telling, transaction. Get the fuck. I said, oh, hell no. Your story completely fell apart now.
Like, their kid could have ingested this. Like, I don't know. I don't do edibles, y'all. So can y'all tell me how much he ate? Why is he hallucinating? I don't know. It say 2,000 milligrams, 5 milligrams of THC, plus 10 milligrams of A9, plus 985 milligrams of D8 per gummy. It's a 2-pack. It says 11 milligrams for one gummy. So I guess that's 22 grams that he ate. 22 grams with all this shit in it. Like, I don't know.
I know
he's only 9 years old. So this is what was in his pocket, his pants pocket, and this vape. I don't know how to turn the shit on or how much he smoked. I don't know. And just say nicotine, level 76. Ooh. I don't know, level.
I just thought about something. If he ate them gummies and hit that vape, man, y'all already know that the vapes and shit like that be boosters. I'm just only imagining, and it's making me kind of feel dizzy over here because I remember my experience. But to have a vape with it too, I know he over there, man. Damn, I really do hate that for little man too because he probably over there going crazy mentally because it's so much going on. But it is good to have educational videos like this that spreads awareness to let others know. And that's something that people should let a kid see. Like, hey, this is why you don't do certain things because this could happen to you and it could be worse. Because, I mean, shit, imagine if they wasn't regulated. I don't even know if those are regulated that she just showed. And what I mean by that is they got to go through the proper testing to make sure that they are legal enough for consumption. People be making them at home and making their own bags and stuff and putting other things in them, and it makes people really, really trip out because it ain't what they originally were trying to get. So yeah, that's why I believe in. I mean, people can do what the hell they want to do, but in a lot of cases, if you are gonna have them and you are an adult, you got to go through somebody that's regulated or a trustworthy source because just buying some off-brand shit can mess you up for real. Let's get back into it.
I don't know. I don't do this shit. But this is what's going through. How do you explain this to the doctor? Like, how do you explain this to people that don't know nothing about, like me? So how do you think they're looking at me like if I'm the bad person? Like, I don't like this, what's going on. So I'm just saying, check y'all kids' book bags. Be aware of these things because this can happen to not just my child, but anybody's child. Like, this can happen to anybody's child. I gotta wait for the police. I have to wait for DCF. Right here, while I'm here at the hospital with my son, DCF is at my house, inside my house, monitoring my daughter, monitoring my oldest son, and monitoring my baby boy. And another DCF worker just went to the school where my other son is at. So, like, this is just insane for me. Like, anybody that know me know that I'm for my children. Like, I don't play like this. I don't have no type of drugs inside my house. I don't do any drugs. I just told them, can they piss test me? Can y'all check to make sure? Because they didn't come from me. He came from school like that. When he came from school, he
Oh, trust. You can tell us that all you want. We already know they're gonna give you a drug test. That's it. That's all, Carlos. She wants to see, you know what? These people be looking for validation for strangers on their own bullshit. And they call themselves hurrying up and get on the internet so they can have people feel sorry for them and all this and that or whatever. Now, I have empathy for that young man and what he's going through right now. But the mama, no, I'm side-eyeing you.
said, "Mommy, my stomach hurt, I'm dizzy." So I said, "You always go to the nurse station just for a Band-Aid, so you didn't go to the nurse station when you felt that you were dizzy?" He said, "No, maybe because, he's 9 years old, he's a kid, he's smart. He probably knew that he had drug on him, or he probably knew, that he just got the vape or whatever from his friend. So he didn't want to go to the nursing station, maybe because they maybe would have searched him, checked him or whatever. So I'm just figuring that he probably already ate the gummies and he was feeling dizzy, but he waited until he got home. But anything could have happened to my son in the process of going home. He could have passed out in the middle of the street and got hit by a car. Anything could have happened. I'm just glad that God allowed his little body to be able to walk home, make it home, and collapse at home. I'm just glad that happened. I'm just very frustrated. This is just overrated.
No, I'm frustrated that you did brung your vanilla wafer face ass online and you telling this cock-a-bull story about what happened. See, again, people get on social media to me most times for the wrong reasons. That wasn't something that you really had to put on social media, but you did. And now you're looking for sympathy and empathy from strangers on the internet that's going to get you past this situation, right? And you probably don't think that we'll follow up on this type of story, but I'm most definitely going to follow up on this.
This is very overrated to me. I'm just coming to raise awareness because it's beyond me. It's stressful. Just make sure when y'all hanging out, y'all vibing, y'all having fun, man, don't bring that shit home to them kids. Your kids is like a sponge. They soak up everything. They look at everything you do. So, I don't do drugs. I don't want my kids to do drugs. So, of course, I'm not going to do it around them, or I'm not going to.
So, why you have to continue to keep saying that? Why you have to continue to keep saying that you don't do drugs? Okay, fine. You said it the first time. I heard you. But you keep reiterating, I don't do drugs. I don't do drugs. And guess what? People that smoke weed don't ever think that that's a drug.
Do it in front of them where they can see me. I'm not going to even have that shit laying around my house. So how is your child able to get a whole pack of gummies and you let it walk out your sight? How is that? How is your child able to get a whole vape and you don't know your vape missing? I know a lot of moms and dads that keep their hand like this. So you can't tell that your vape missing? You ain't asked one of your kids where it went.
Why you trying to point blame off on them? How come you ain't check your son's book bag? How come you wasn't aware of what he had on his person? Because, okay, even if he did get that from his friend seemed like he a pro at it. Right. Right. What up with it, J. Rich? Exactly, KTC. That ain't that boy first time smoking no damn doing no edibles. I guarantee you he probably did the flower too. I guarantee you, I think he'd have did the flower too.
Or what they did with it. This is crazy. My child suffering the consequences for somebody else careless ass actions. I'm not even reading the comments at this point because this just.
I'm not reading the comments. Why in the entire fuck are you online showing strangers what's going on with your son? I don't get it. Right, exactly. It's the other person's fault. It's not her fault at all. She is deflecting, deflecting, and she is looking for an audience to sit up here and say, girl, it's okay. You will be strong. I'm sorry that happened to your son. She looking for she looking for strangers to give her fake sympathy and a pat on the head and tell her everything's gonna be okay. That's what I really truly feel. And I really feel like that's her stash, and she trying to blame it off on some other little boy named Isaiah. Because she said, I think, and I think his name, think he said Isaiah. Like, you gonna just dime the little boy on out? And matter of fact, you just made up a name. You said, what time did this transpire? I have no idea. This now, okay, I'll tell you when Carlos King did this live. He did this live 24 hours ago, so it was just a day ago when he did this. So I'm not sure about the timeline with this, because I'm sure this was on Facebook of where he pulled this out from. So I have no idea as far as that.
I already asked the doctor what they found in his system. They said he's positive for marijuana only. I was trying to see if it was something else, like the fentanyl, anything. It could have been because he's hallucinating. He's literally trying to punch me. Like, he's literally grabbing the doctor, grabbing the nurses, grabbing me. He on himself. We just changed the bed, took off all his clothes. Like, he's wet. Like he's not able to go to the bathroom on his own. He doesn't know he's at the hospital. He did not know that they put an IV in him. They capped him, which means that they put like a little tube inside his so they can test his urine. He did not budge. Like, he did not budge. And like, I know my child, he don't like needles. He don't like any of those things. So he would have moved. Like, this is crazy. So he's positive for so far. I asked the three different doctors that came in here. I asked what, like, anything else came up? Are you sure? They said he's only positive for. They basically just said that he's highest and the high has to go down. He's been high since yesterday, 5 p.m. So when is it going to go down? Like, they called poison control. They basically just considering it as an overdose. Like, this shit is crazy. I can't never catch a break. Like, never catch a break. Oh, you know I'm going after the school. I'm damn sure is. That's why I'm making a police report. Like, this is crazy. I would expect this from my 11-year-old child. He the one thing, he the big gangster. Like, this is my baby we talking about. I love all my kids, but my son, anybody that know me and know Junior, like, all my kids got different personalities. Junior, in particular, we talking about Junior. Junior go to school sharp every day. Junior tuck in his shirt. Junior put Vaseline on his face. Junior brush his teeth. Junior brush his hair. Junior is very uptight. He got everything in his room lined up on his dresser, his deodorant, everything. Like, my baby is one of those, he's one that I can safely say he's one of those kids that he's a good kid. He don't get into no problems. He don't get into no drama. He listens to me. Like, I don't have a problem out of Junior. So he's my helper. Literally, he helps me with my daughter. He helps with everything. Mommy, do you need me to watch baby sister? Mommy, what's going on with baby sister? He literally helps with everything. So for him to act like this, my baby up. Like, my baby up. And then I tried to ask him, like, what do you feel? What's wrong? Like, what do you feel? I know that you took something. What do you feel? He said, I feel scared. That's all he said. He haven't talked since. He just said he feels scared. Like, I'm more than damn furious. No one at school noticed. He been disoriented since yesterday. He literally, like, wobbling when he walked and then, like, going down. Like, you ever seen those heroin patients that you be watching those viral videos on TikTok, Facebook, how those, like, heroin patients, like, they be sleeping in mid-air, like, they be, like, dropping and just sleeping. That's what he was doing at home. He was literally, like,
I'm really trying to figure the relevance of her even bringing this to the internet. Like, lady, we don't know you. For all I know, your story of what you telling is completely false. And like I said again, I think it's your gummies and your vape. And you trying to pawn it off on a fake Isaiah boy that don't even exist because you don't even know. Talking about some, I think he said his name is Isaiah. Like, girl, bad. Like, you need to go ahead and have several seats, okay, off the damn internet. Wait a minute, CPS involved and they clean. So you saying that so she ain't smoking then? KTC, she don't do no marijuana. She don't vape, so she on the up and up then, right? Now if she on the up and up, oh damn, you said the school did give a statement, huh? Oh shit, okay.
Like just staring in space, like dropping, sleeping. And I'm like, Junior, are you okay? I'm like, what's wrong? Like, this joint is crazy. I had brought some pastries yesterday. I spent $146 on those viral little cakes that's shaped like fruits. Like they got the mango, they got the raspberry. So I spent $146 on that. We were supposed to do a video for TikTok and like trying the viral thing. So like I'm waking him up. I'm like, Junior, you're a party pooper. You're not gonna like do the video with us? He said, no, Mama, I'm gonna just go to sleep on the couch. I'm dizzy. I don't feel good. I should have known something was wrong then. But sometimes Junior will like start coming down with a fever and he'll get sick and he distances.
Well, yeah, once DCFS get involved, the drug test was gonna come anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I already knew yeah, she would have had to get that drug test at the hospital. She was gonna get that regardless anyway. Again, once DCFS gets involved, no, they got to dot their I's and cross their T's. So, you know, she was really compelled on doing it. But the only thing that I'm still questioning though, y'all, is still why bring it to the internet though? You said they searched the house, KTC. I don't know. Me personally, I mean, this situation right here is a personal matter. I'm just not gonna be. I'm not gonna involve strangers into something of that magnitude. Not me. But again, hey, to each his own.
From everybody when he's sick. Like he'll stay in his room, he won't eat. I have to like just make sure he okay and keep checking on him. So I'm thinking that maybe he just coming down with something. Whole time he has like somebody gave him something at school. I'm just raising awareness. Y'all, please watch y'all kids. Check y'all kids' book bags, everything. You know, I recommend y'all send y'all kids to school with those see-through book bags, those plastic book bags, where you can see everything that's in their backpack, where they can't hide anything, because this shit is real. Like, I never thought it was gonna be me. I see a lot of shit happen, and then you would never think that it's you until it's actually you for real. Like, I was in shock. I was just looking and staring. All I could do is stare at the people. They like, did you know this was in?
She's steady deflecting off on other people, but you're not taking no accountability for you not checking and making sure that your son didn't have any type of gummies or vapes. I mean, why is it that everybody else is at fault? Everybody else should have checked their kids, but you the one that's at the hospital right now for not checking on your kid. Now, please make that make sense to me. You calling everybody else out for not watching and checking on their kids and their book bags, and you know, now they got to get clear book bags and shit. Exactly, KTC. If he got it from home, Did she have a chance to check his book bag before he got on that bus? I'm just saying. What happened to, where was her antennas at to check her son's backpack? So that's what I'm saying. Like, the things that she's saying up out her mouth now, she shouldn't even be saying that. She should really shut her goddamn mouth.
His pocket, I'm like, don't know nothing. Like, I'm clueless. And then again, I'm talking about hospital and DCF. They're not coming in here understanding where you coming from. Their goal is to make as many kids go to the system as possible. That's the chain game. That's how they get paid. You know, like adopting kids out and shit. So you think out of all mamas, they finna come in here and hear me and be like, oh, I understand, mommy. It didn't happen. He wasn't in your care. No, they ain't coming in here being lean, excellent. They coming in here with strict orders. Do you smoke? Are you on any type of drugs? Do it look like I'm on drugs? Yeah.
See, here come the bullshit right here. Here come the bullshit. Now she gonna be fake turned up, but the facts is the facts. If he brung it onto the bus and he didn't eat the gummies until after school, then DCFS got every right to check. Because he went on the bus on his way to school with those gummies and that vape. So, excuse me, miss, you can't sit up here and talk about others when you didn't check your son's bag before he got on that bus. So that's why you need to like be quiet.
I'm high on a natural high. I'm high like how pain and stress.
Tatiana shared that the school did respond to the situation. She said the principal is now involved and plans to investigate what happened and figure out who was responsible for bringing those items into the school. She made it clear that she wants answers and accountability for how something like this was able to happen under supervision.
The principal just said that she gonna try to get to the bottom of what kid gave it to him, but how could you get to the bottom of that? Like, how do y'all even let it into y'all school? How strict y'all is? They don't even let it come in without the ID at the front door. They don't care who you is. They don't care if you're on emergency contact or not. They had the police right there by the door. They ain't letting nobody in if you ain't showing ID.
So wait, he wasn't on the way. You said, I thought you said he got on the bus with him though, KTC. So what, he got on the bus at school with him? I got it wrong? So okay, well, straighten me out then. So what, he had the weed when he was at school. He got on the bus with the weed at school? That's what happened? Oh, the kids gave it to him at school. He got on the bus and ate it. Okay. All right. Well, my bad. My bad. I didn't mean to get that all messed up right there. Because I had wanted to get the order of the natural order things. Did he get it from home or did he get it from school? Now, if he got it from school, then, you know, I can't, in sound man, really put it off on her. But it's like still though, you know what I'm saying? It just as long as she was able to pick up the signs that she knew something was off with her son, he hurry up and got him to the hospital. That's all what matters. So no, my bad. I'm about to put her on the cross.
So how'd you let it slip through your cracks that a kid brought gummies to school in a vape? Y'all check for everything else? Like, they just kicked my oldest son out of that school because they said he just too deadly for the school. He keep getting aggravated assault charges. He keep attacking the Warren, the principal. He made her break her nail. Like, they kicked him out. So how y'all said that he's the worst in the school and y'all kicked him out. So how y'all let this slip?
Well, hello, Yeller. How are you? Hope all is truly well. And what you say, you got a story to tell too? Oh shit.
The cracks. Like when y'all drop, what I want to know is when the school or when the board dropped the ball, what happens with the parent? How does the parent get compensated for the school dropping the ball? Because this would have happened at home. If he would have ate some gummies and it had been mine, or it had been anybody's in my household, baby, I'd have been handcuffed right now, going to jail. So what happened to them? What's their consequence for letting shit like this happen? That's what I want to know. Yeah, they need to check the cameras and ready school. I'm finna call the school board. I already called the school, but I'm finna make a police report, and I'm also finna call the transportation, the bus transportation, and see if they made a transaction on the bus because the bus do have cameras. So I want to see. Hello.
Look, KTC. I'll look, and I'm glad I didn't though. I'm glad I didn't though, because yeah, she was going up on that cross. Oh, she was going up on that cross, KTC. I was just trying to make sure I had all my ducks in a row. But you saved her now. Yeah, KTC, you saved her. Shout out to KTC, boy. Boy, she be saving people. But you saved her. Because I swear I was going to set it on up. And she was going right on the goddamn cross, KTC, just as sure as my name. Shit. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I held my goddamn tongue. Like, wait, hold on. Wait, I don't want to jump all the way. Oh man. Yeah, let me hold back, because yeah. KTC taught me straight down off the goddamn ledge, because she saw it. She's like, oh no, John, no. That's not what happened. No. Oh, my bad. Cause I'm telling you, she was gonna be put on that goddamn cross so quick. Like, you stupid. See, I ain't even gotta do all that though. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't gotta do all this damn talking shit about other people, because that type of mistake can happen. Okay, Yellow. Okay.
I want to see if a transaction was made on the bus, like if the camera caught anything. I just want to ask again, are you sure that it was just in his system? Because he's hallucinating. He's trying to fight us. Like
So of the things that we test for,
it's weed. Wait a minute. Damn, I guess she really don't smoke then, because everybody know that weed is a hallucinant drug. He's gonna hallucinate a little bit. When you getting high off of marijuana, you are gonna hallucinate, especially the amount of weed that he smoked. Hell yeah, he gonna hallucinate like a motherfucker, because his system is not used to being that high. You have to weigh that in. Anybody that you go to, anybody, I don't care who it is, weed is a hallucinant drug. It alters your state of mind. Okay? That is the purpose. That is the sole purpose of why people smoke marijuana. Okay? It relaxes you. It alters your state of mind to being relaxed. What up with the EV?
or in the urine drug test, that's what came back positive. But I was actually just coming to talk to you and kind of see your thoughts on a few things. So it's been like about 14 hours.
Yes, it's been 14 hours. That's what I'm saying. It's almost 24 hours.
You know what? To each his own with the gummies and the edibles and all that, right? Just give me my damn flower. Okay? Just give me my flower. I don't care. Look, again, I've been there, done that. I done tried the edible thing. Okay. That don't really do nothing for me. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just going to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to feel a high. But no, just give me my flower. Okay? Give me my flowers and I'm good. I don't want all that. I ain't with all that. Yeah, just give me my damn flower shit. Yeah, no, I'm just saying, man, because you know what I'm saying? No, he had gummies. Yeah, what up with it, Egan? I know he had gummies, KTC. No, I was just saying in general, man, just give me, man, what's up with it, Marlo? What's the word, man? I don't want no gummies though. See, when I was his age or a little bit older, no, it was just the flower. We wasn't hip on no damn gummies, weed brownies and all that. All that didn't really happen like that back then. You feel what I'm saying? So like, to me, I can't really relate to all this gummies. I get it. But like I said, just give me my damn flower. I didn't worry about all that even at his age, like I said, because it wasn't like my bad ass wasn't sitting up there sneaking hits off of weed. You feel what I'm saying? But like, I wasn't no gummies or no edibles or none of that. It was just a straight flower. That's it.
Still the same.
Right. So, like I said before, like he's still breathing, his heart's beating, like he's, it's just that he's super zonked out, right?
Yes.
I'm wondering, how would you feel if we actually got him like moved down to Orlando to like our actual children's hospital to be monitored overnight, so that way if they need to have.
Oh, so Carlos, this is in Florida, Carlos. Cause the nurse just said, can we just fly him down there to Orlando? So that is in Florida. That's happening in Florida. God damn, Carlos. God damn, Carlos. So now you gotta take it easy on the now, Carlos. God damn, Jack.
And seen by like a neurologist and other specialty doctors, we would have that available. I don't have any other pediatric specialties here. It's just me and the newborn nursery. We're the pediatric doctors here.
So like Honor and Palmer?
We typically would do Advent Health if you're good with that. That's like our sister hospital.
That's in front of my house. They could have just took him there if that was the case.
Okay, yeah. You have one over like in the part of Florida one over there?
That it's like right, I stay on 27th, like right there.
So it's the Advent Health for Children one though. So they don't have like a peds area there. And yours, unfortunately, your one they don't.
Oh, okay. So we have to.
Yeah. So unfortunately, all the children's hospitals are like
far out. Yeah.
So I can't get you closer to home. But I am kind of getting that point. Like, hey, it's been
enough time. It's been hours, and he's still the same.
I think it's just he still kind of has to finish like working through it. But at this point, having you guys just sitting here, it's not the worst thing, but it's not the best thing either. So I think that if we can get you to the actual children's hospital, get him reassessed a little bit, they can decide if they have to do any more testing or whatnot. It might not be a bad idea if you're okay with that.
I'm fine with it. Anything to like, I want him to be back to normal. I don't want to take him home like this and he die at home or something happen.
Yeah. Which I have no reason to think would, obviously, but I completely agree. So let me start making a few phone calls for you, and then we'll get you updated. I'm going to be heading out.
He's going by MLMs?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm asking because I have my car here, so I'm going to have to drive there.
Yeah, just like you did earlier.
Yeah.
So I'll keep you updated. It will be either myself or my oncoming doctor, Dr. Hunsley. She's my afternoon doctor. So I'll update her. If I'm able to get the call taken care of, I'll let you know. Otherwise, I'll have her talk with you.
Okay.
We'll get you all taken care of.
Okay, thank you so much. And then the DCF is going to come here, or
they're still supposed to come here. They told us twice we're on our way, so I don't know what's taking them so long. But if they don't meet you up here, they'll meet you downtown.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I feel like I need to.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you.
You're doing awesome. You're great.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I really appreciate it. Okay. So y'all heard it for yourselves. I'm really a great mommy. Like I literally bring my kids every time something goes wrong, but I bring them for a cut. Like all the doctors love me here. Everywhere I go, all the doctors love me. They literally hug me. They literally be saying they want to put me in their back pocket and take me home. Cause like all the shit, like when I tell them everything I'm going through, this is what we get. That she basically said that it's been over 14 hours. He's still high. So she's concerned now that he needs to go to another hospital for further evaluation. But she said she tested him, his urine. She did a CAT scan. She did MRI. She did all of that. And it's just marijuana was in his system. But like I told her, he's hallucinating. He's like, I don't know. So she basically said she wanted to send him to the main hospital in Orlando. And then I'm going to have to drive there. He's going to go by MLMs and I'm going to have to drive there. I drove here. I was behind the MLM truck the whole time. Like, it's just so much. Like, it's so much. DCF supposed to come here. She said 2 times they said they was coming and they didn't get here yet, but they went to the house with the kids, like my kids that I have at home. So I don't know if they're going to come here, they're going to meet us at the other hospital, or like what's going to happen. But again, the school dropped the ball. Point blank period. Is either the school dropped the ball or the bus system, because in between that time from the school hours, the bus, like when they going home, a transaction had to be made with him and another kid. Like, it had to. There's no way around it. We found this in his pocket. So, and it was a fresh pack, you could tell because he opened it. So I'm still confused at how to read this, y'all, because I don't do gummies. Like, I don't do this. So how do I read this? Like, it says serving size 1, and then it says 11 grams. So is that just 11 grams for 1 gummy? So if he had 2, like if this pack, it say 2 pack. So if this container come with 2 in it, that's 22 grams. If I know my math right, that's 22 grams. But then I'm confused because what the 2,000 milligrams mean is that, like, I don't know how to, I don't know if my math, and I don't know, like, if I'm reading it right, I don't know. 22 grams, or is it 2,000 milligrams? Like, I don't know how to read that. Like, I don't know how to, I'm confused. I'm not even playing. So they've been giving him fluids. Yeah, he getting fluids through the IV. He trying to snatch that out. Just laying now. He trying to snatch that out, but he got an IV. He would not let go that other side of that damn thing. Look, he would not let go that damn rail. He hold that bitch tight. He's so damn scared. But then he act like he can't hear you, like he not doing nothing. Junior. He is out of it for real. He is out of it. This is crazy. Washing their clothes, I always.
Yeah, he gonna be out of it because he's super high. You gotta let him sleep that high on off. That's about the best you could do. Just give him plenty of fluids and just let him sleep that shit on off. Because that's basically all he can do at this point. He can't do nothing else. Goddamn, what you say, KTC? My first edible had me rethinking life. God damn. Damn, it had you rethinking life? Wait a minute now, KTC. You was about to call the ambulance. Damn, it had you that gone? God damn, well, I know you ain't never fuck with it again after that. If it had you rethinking life, like, what the fuck? Hell no. If it had you rethinking life, yeah. Don't you ever pick up another goddamn edible. Don't you do it. No, see, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, the flower is gonna do exactly what it does. You feel what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm telling you, look, that's why, again, it don't mess with me like that. I'll prefer the flower. I wouldn't advise no young person anyway to even mess with no gummy or no vape. I'm not even gonna sit up here and promote that you even smoke no damn weed until you of the legal age. But I understand, so I won't be no hypocrite or nothing. Stop with the damn vapes and the damn gummies. Just get you the flower and be done with it. Okay? Get the flower. Don't get no gummies. Don't get no THC drink. Don't do none of that. I don't want you to get no damn weed until you are the legal age to get it. But if you is gonna do it, I prefer you just to go ahead with the damn flower and call it the goddamn day.
Find their little stuff in their pockets, and I take it out and I'll put it on the side of the laundry and let them get it. And I tell them about putting stuff in their pockets when I'm washing clothes, because I'd be like, it can mess up the dryer or the washer or whatever. So I'm just thinking it's that again. So I took off his pants, me and the nurse found out together. I'm taking the stuff out of his pocket. I found a marker in his pockets, like I said. I found a pen and like a little like pencil thing that was like blue, that was small. And then the big thing that was in his pocket, I pulled out the vape and I pulled out the package with the gummies, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, what the nurse was like, oh, let me go get the doctor. Like that. We found the cause. So I'm like, what the start screaming and crying, like, Junior, what the hell? Where'd you get this from? Like, I'm not talking to you, babe. I'm just talking about what happened to you, okay? He looking at me like, so I'm like, Junior, what the hell? Where did you get this from? Like, I'm not trying to be upset with my son, but I'm just like furious at this point. But he out of it, so he can't answer me. Like, he just screaming or going through whatever he going through. So I'm like, where did you get this from? I'm like crying. I don't call my sister on the phone. Like, I'm calling everybody, like my family. I'm like, I found this in my son's pocket at the hospital. Like, I'm like, what I do? I don't call my mom. I'm like, Mom, what I do? Like, what the hell? Where did he get this from? I said, mine had to come from the school, because literally he did not even walk in the door. I'm literally explaining. He did not even walk in the door. I literally got home and he came straight to the car. He never entered the house until so I'm knowing that he had this in his pocket the whole time. Now, after the fact that we found it. So basically they're like, oh, it just got to get out his system. We got to flush it out. So they were just giving him IV fluids and things of that sort. He kept screaming. I literally recorded everything, have the videos in my phone. He kept doing all of that. I called his dad and notified his dad. I'm going to get to that with him. But call his dad and notify him. Okay, so my baby father is like really not active in my kid's life, but he does pay child support here and there, whatever. So
again, see, oh Lord Jesus, did we have to know about the status of the baby daddy and how much he play a part in the kids' lives? See how she's so quick to slander the man? Damn. I mean, quick to slander. What the? Look, okay, fine. You notified the daddy. Cool. Why can't we just leave it at that? Why would you have to go there and just, you know what? Never mind.
So that was another thing for him to say that his kid's important to him, but don't call and check on him every day. But anyways, however, I feel like as a mother, even though I'm not cool with my baby daddies, even though I don't talk to my baby daddies, I'm not a bitter baby mama. I always tell them, come get your kids, please. I need help. I just told him that again today. I said, when Junior get out the hospital, I said, please, can you get your kids? Even if I got to meet you halfway, like if I got to drive halfway to Georgia to come get the kids, can you get them? Because I just need a stress relief. Like, I've been going through a lot of shit. He said, Tati, I can't come get him. I have to work. I have to work. And then he said, oh, I don't have insurance on my car. It's always something. But I can never make an excuse for anything. Like, if something happened, it's on me. I'm the primary parent. And
you is being that very bitter mama thing that you said that you're not. Jesus Christ, what in the entire... You just sat up here and said, I'm not one of those bitter baby mamas, but you is sitting up here just really complaining about the baby daddy. Come on, man. You just sat up here on the same video and said that he does pays his child support. So you could, and then you could have left it at that then, since you want to divulge everything about the man and then throw him under the bus and say how he's not there for his son. Nah, man. Let me shut up.
That shit is just for me in general. But anyways, I'm strong. I stand the pain. I take care of all 5 of my kids. I don't ask no questions. I don't say God why, because I ask for my kids. It is what it is. Like, you know, I'm good. I'm living okay. Like, I don't have no complaints about my children in particular. Just with the daddies not helping, because we did together. Like, I did it myself to make the children. So, and all my kids was playing. And don't forget, all my kids have a name on their birth certificate. All their daddies is on their birth certificates. All of them knew that them children was theirs. Everybody want a Spanish baby mama, but don't want to take care of the kids. Like, that's what they said. She was laughing. She was like,
oh, everybody want a Spanish baby mama. Well, what, you think you the shit? Everybody said they want a Spanish baby mama. Who says that type of shit? Felicia said, girls. Like, who says that type of shit? Everybody wants a Spanish baby mama. What up with a dangerous man? Look, all her baby daddies wanted a Spanish baby mama. Oh, that's funny as hell. She said, all my baby, they all wanted a Spanish baby mama. Boy, she goofy as hell.
like, no. She was like, go ahead, just go pee. She was like, he has in the bathroom, but I know you're not going to use that pee, obviously, because it's positive. So I said, of course. So I peed. Everything was negative. She said, peeled aside. Everything was negative. She was like, okay, you good to go. She was like, basically, he's on a DCF watch. So basically, even if he was to recover, like he's recovering, she said, I'm not able to take him home with me only because they have to find out where's the cause and where it came from. You know, they're walking in blindsided. I'm walking in blindsided. They don't know if he got it from home. They don't really know, you know, so it's not pointing fingers. They just doing a job and analyzing until we get to the bottom of it. Okay, so cool. She left. I have her number. I haven't called her yet because I'm waiting for Monday. So Junior talked to the detective yesterday. He kind of woke up halfway to talk to the detective. Like, literally, he was sleeping and the detective was just getting ready to leave. He done recorded my statement, everything I'm talking about, recorded with the voice, everything. He told me, raise my right hand, promise not to lie and all this and that. You know, you can go to jail if you're lying. I said, yes. He recorded everything. Just so happened when he was about to leave, Junior woke up. So he turned back around and he said, oh, it looks like he's waking up. He's up. He was like, let me see if I can get something out of him on me before I leave. He was like, don't be mad at him. He said it just like that. He said, don't be mad at him. Don't say anything to him. Just ask him what happened, because like he probably gonna be comfortable with you because your mom. Ask him what happened. So I'm asking my son. I'm like, oh, hi, Junior. I'm like, you're finally up. I was like, you was asleep for a long time. I was like, what happened to make you fall asleep like that? He was saying that he ate chicken nuggets. The last thing he remembers, he ate chicken nuggets, like from school. I said, oh, were they bad chicken nuggets? He said he don't know. He just was doing this. So I said, what happened, Junior? I said, did somebody give you something to eat? He said, yes. I said, who gave you something to eat? He said, Isaiah. I said, who is Isaiah? This is information that we didn't know before, but the detective got because he woke up. He said Isaiah, because at first my 7-year-old said that Isaiah, when I said who is Isaiah, because Junior said the name Isaiah before he went out. I asked my 7-year-old, but he's artistic. He don't know the difference between fairy tale and real life, child. He just be saying stuff. So he said Isaiah ride a different bus from Junior, but that's his friend that gives him candy. That's what he said. So I asked Junior, like when he woke up, I said, who is Isaiah? He said he confirmed that Isaiah is his friend. He confirmed that Isaiah is in his class. We didn't know that. We thought that they just ride the same bus. He said Isaiah is in his class. And I asked him, was Isaiah black or white? He said Isaiah is he's black. And then I said, how long y'all been friends? He said, not that long. We just started talking or whatever. And then I just said that he was cool or whatever. He said that Isaiah had the gummies, the candy, because he's up. Let me show y'all him. He put it on the thing. Said that Isaiah, hi. He said that Isaiah had the candy and the vape. He said that he knew that the vape was bad. This is what my son told me. He said that he knew that the vape was bad. He did not smoke the vape. I guess, I don't know if he was planning to or just had it for show and tell, whatever. But he said he had the vape in his pocket and Isaiah gave him the candy. He said Isaiah told him how to smoke the vape, but he didn't do it. I don't know how true that is because maybe he could be scared, so maybe he could be lying. I don't know. He said this exchange happened in lunchtime. So the school, when I go to the school, when the detective goes to the school on Monday, I'm going to tell him, can he pull the cameras from Tuesday lunchtime? Because the transaction was made in lunch. So it had to be from 12 p.m. to like 1:30-ish, because I think their lunchtime is 12:45, so it has to be around that time. So I'm going to ask him, can they pull the cameras from lunch to see when the transaction was made? So basically, he said he gave it to him at lunchtime, and I know what happened. Junior don't eat his snacks right then and there. He save his snacks for when he get on the bus or when he get home, and then he eat his snacks. So the reason why my son, when everybody was saying, oh, if that happened at school and he ate it at school, how he made it home, why they ain't been contact me? My baby waited until he got on the school bus and then he ate the gummies because he thinking that that's a snack that his friend gave him, and he didn't thinking that it's gummies. So he ate it on the bus. That's how he was still able to walk home with my other son and make it home safe. Thank God, because he could have passed out and anything could have happened if he had ate it before getting on that bus, and by the time he made it home, he was already feeling like that. Anything could have happened. So I'm just glad it played out the way that it did. So basically, he confirmed that he ate them on the bus. So I'm going to ask them also to pull the footage from the bus, because you will see him probably opening the pack and eating it on the bus if they have cameras everywhere on the bus. And basically he went home, and then now we're here. So for everybody that's saying weird ass shit, like he probably got it from home, like it's just crazy. But that's the story of what happened. And basically we're waiting for Monday to get here, because me talking to the detective, he basically said that he's going to go to the school and question the little boy on Monday. If the little boy is in school, they're going to find him, like who he is. Anyways, they're going to find who his parents is, and basically his parents are.
Lord Jesus Christ. Have she took a breath? God damn. Like, breathe in, breathe out. I'm talking about, man, she ain't took a breath. I wouldn't be on the internet trying to convince strangers of a situation that we're not all the way privy of knowing. All we can do is go off of what you saying about the whole thing. This is what I don't understand. Why get on the internet trying to prove to strangers? Wait a minute, hold on. I must have missed it. Hold on. I'm driving, JB, and can't look at the screen. Instead of confronting her son, she's at the hospital on live. Right, because she had, right, deja vu, because then she had the nerve to say, I can't even pay attention to the chat. Thank you, Glenda, for that slap on the neck for great show, JB. Thank you for that slap on the neck. So yeah, deja vu. I've been pointed that part on out. Why is you on the internet comforting her son instead of being on the internet? Excuse me, deja vu. Comforting. You right. Because that's the same thing that I said earlier of this video. Why are you on the internet again? I feel empathy for the young man that he had to even go through all that, but it's like, I didn't get it. I just don't get it. Like, what is the purpose of you trying to tell us as strangers that situation when we're not all the way privy to it? You could tell us anything. Boy, Carlos, you on the roll, ain't you? Yeah. Yeah, we missed you the earlier part of this morning. So yeah, you got a lot of catching up to do. So I get it. I get it.
Are going to go to jail because of it was easy access for him to get. I am. Junior, would you like to say anything? Huh? You want me to sit next to you? Let me ask him. Do he want to say anything? Because he's telling me to sit right here. Because it's just beyond me. Hold on, turn this off, Junior. Right quick. Do you want to say anything? Huh? What you want to say? I want to go home. Oh, he said he want to go home. You can't go home just yet. Do you want to say anything about what happened? No.
Why would he? What? Oh my goodness, God damn it! And this is coming from Florida, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the people in Florida. Look, this is all in Florida now, ladies and gentlemen. This is in Florida. Yeah, Carlos. Yes, this is in Florida. Because, see, now they talking about taking him down there to Orlando, and she got to get in her car and drive down there to Orlando. So, yeah, she already in Florida. I just don't know what part, but yeah, she's in Florida. Oh, yeah. Man, look at him, man. I can't believe that she put him on camera to even ask him. Why would he want to talk on camera in? Boy, this social media thing, boy, social media is a hell of a drug, ain't it? Ain't it, y'all?
Did you know that that was like a bad gummy? You didn't know? Did you know the vape was bad? No, you had to know the vape was bad, Junior, because you're 9. And you said he told you how to see, so you had to know that vape was bad,
Oh, he's 9
right?
years old.
Why did you take it?
Why is you chastising him? No. Now, see, this right here I don't agree with. Why is she chastising him while she's live on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen? Look at what the fuck she doing. Oh, my God. Now, oh, hell no. What type of bullshit is that? You chastising him, and now you know it's you know what? Never man. Let me just shut up. Let me shut up. Oh, okay. Wait a minute, Yellow. Hold on. Yeah. Let me. Whoa. Wait. The fuck? What the fuck was that? Oh, wait. Hold on. Damn. Why this motherfucker? Hold on. All right, y'all. My bad. For some odd reason, I had shot myself completely out. Okay, let me cancel that. Let me hold on. All right, let me talking about the host drunk. The host ain't drunk. Carlos always talking shit. The host with the most isn't drunk. Okay. And as long as I've been doing this, shit. Talking about the host is drunk. All right. Here we go. You know, since the host with the most is drunk. Now, Yellow, the link is pinned to the top of the chat. Come on, man. Talking about the host is drunk. Oh, man. And plus, Carlos, you already know when the host really is really there. Yellow, that's you?
Yes, man.
Okay. All right. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm outside, so you got to tell me if you could hear the wind through the microphone.
Okay.
All right. I'm outside, so you're gonna hear background noise. But so I'm gonna be quick. My son, the day he graduated from high school, he went with a couple of his friends after the graduation to go bowling.
Mm-hmm.
So we live near water, and he was sitting out there. It's like it's not a park because it don't have slides in the playground and all that, but they have like places that you could sit. So
Right.
he was sitting by the water. I want to say 2 o'clock in the morning came. He came in my room and he was like, "Ma, something wrong." And he breathing real hard. So I'm like, "What is wrong with you?" So
Mm-hmm.
I automatically knew what was wrong with how he was acting because the first time I took one, I thought I was done. Like I called my cousin. I was like, "You got to talk to me on the phone until I calm down." I was like, just hyperventilating, going crazy. So
Right.
the first time I was like, yeah, that was horrible because my homeboy, hold on, I'm sorry about the noise.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
So my homeboy, he take them and he smoke on top of them, and he was like, "Oh, I just go to sleep." So when I took it the first time, we smoked. So I'm thinking, well, maybe I'm just too high. Hold on.
Okay. And sometimes you can and smoke yourself to sleep.
Okay.
That I
Yeah,
do know.
but no, we smoked and took the gummy. So that was too much for me. I couldn't go to sleep. I thought that I wouldn't wake up if I go to sleep. I don't know how people do that shit. So the second time I did it again, thinking, okay, maybe the first time I was tripping. The
Right.
second time I did it, I had my big ass son come sit in the bed with me, and I was holding him like he was a baby because that comforted me and was calming me down.
Wow. So you was
I couldn't wait until that high went away because it was horrible. Like, I was so scared, and I'm sitting there like, I cannot go to the hospital and explain to them what happened, blah, blah, blah. So when my son went through it, I knew what he was going through, and his whole shirt was wet. He putting water all over himself. We had to call the ambulance. He went in the ambulance. I had my little daughter, so I couldn't ride with him. I get to the freaking hospital. I'm calling his dad. His dad come near. I don't know if it's just my city or the state, but if you have a child under 18, you can't stay in the hospital overnight with your other children. So his father ended up staying there, which I was thankful for because my son was slobbing. It looked like he was eating oatmeal. It was all over his mouth. Like it was crazy. He had to sleep it off, but that was his first time ever having an experience like that. My son never smoked. He never had a drink before that. So that was a crazy experience.
Yeah, he just overindulged. See, and then see, that's the thing. When you on the news with something and you overdo it, that type of thing tends to happen though to anybody, especially when your system is not accustomed to that. You feel what I'm saying? You got to weigh all that type of thing going in. Like,
No, but this the thing. Freaking airplanes and motorcycles going by while I'm talking. He thought it was candy. The string looking candy, it came in the same exact pack. He didn't know that it was gummies because he wouldn't have took it. He was about to go into the military, so he thought that it wasn't going to get out of his system quick enough to join, which it did. But he would have never took it. He didn't know. And I was like, thank God he only ate one because his reaction to that one was a lot. He like if he would have took more than that, it would have been real crazy. Even I got a friend, his son had took them before and he took too many at one time and it was his birthday. His parents was texting him saying, what you want to do for your birthday? He's in his bedroom and he's texting them back, help me, help me, help me. So they bring him to the hospital. The boy almost had a heart attack from having too many gummies.
see, that shit is serious though. I think they gonna probably have to do a better job in if they want gummies. But again, see, that's why I have a disconnect with that. Again, just the flower. I get what you saying in that situation. I'm glad that your son actually just slept it off and that's the end of that. And I'm sure he would never, like you said, even eat that type of thing
Oh
again.
yeah, no. He doesn't even like to drink. Like he'll drink twisted tea, some shit like that. But when
Yeah.
it comes to alcohol, he don't want to be out of his body. He want to have full control of his senses. So he don't do none of that shit. He ain't
I
a
get it.
drunk.
Right. Don't want that shit. No. Hell no. But no, now them twisted teas now. Oh, you drink enough of them though, you'll be lit. Now I
I
know
bet.
about the twisted teas.
But
But
even
this
when I smoke
situation,
sometimes, if I get too high, I don't like that feeling. I don't know what the heck it is with me getting older or what, because I can only smoke but so much, and I don't go far from my house when I do it. Like I can't be out in public high and all that. Like I can't do that shit. I don't like to ride in a car with people after I smoked. I just I want to be
hey, Miss
inside.
Ross. Now I'm with you. Now that I'm different though, because I don't give a damn if I'm high. That helps me deal with people a little bit better to a certain degree. To be
Yeah,
honest
I don't
with
know
you,
how people do that shit.
I do it all the time, shit, because at the end, I want my stress level to be all the way down to a point where I don't give a fuck what you saying. Yeah, all right. And go in on about my damn business. You feel what I'm saying? Because see, people can say they think that you ain't heard what they said, but I be hearing them. But then you have to learn how to turn that I don't give a fuck button on and off about nothing you talking about. Okay, yes, sir. Uh-huh. Have a good day. Yeah, uh-huh, yes, ma'am. Have a nice one. She be talking to me and said this and that. I didn't completely ignored all that bullshit that she was saying.
Uh-huh.
I don't care. So, that's how I do it with people nowadays anyway. Look, I have to make them say it again because I be so in a zone I'm really not paying attention, or nor I could be looking at you, and I
Yeah.
don't pay attention to nothing you saying, especially if it's some bullshit or you getting aggressive. Boy, I tune your ass clean the fuck out of it. What you
Yeah, that's the thing though. I be trying to quit. Like, you know, me and you done had this discussion a bunch of times. So
But you
I'll go
gotta
for a while.
you're
Huh?
not gonna quit. Now I gotta
No,
say
I
this.
am going to. Like, how you gonna say that, John? I'm trying to
No,
quit.
let me finish. Let me finish. You're not gonna quit until that taste is all the way gone. That's all I was gonna say. But if the taste is still there, you're gonna still smoke, right? But it has to be gone in order for you to
Yeah.
all the way want to stop. Because I ain't gonna need to kid myself. Once that taste is gone for me to ever not want to smoke no weed, then I'm gonna put it all the way away. But as long as I know I
Right.
still got that taste, then I ain't gonna kid myself with that. And you'll know when the taste is gone.
Yeah, I have my moments where it is. Like, I could go a good while without it, but
Oh,
then
hell
I'll go back. It be calling me back.
It be
Look,
calling.
hey,
It just be
I didn't,
calling me. It be
look,
calling me. It just be calling me.
look, Jills for Bobby. I didn't know Yella to stop smoking for 4 months, right? 4 months straight.
Right.
Now, look, I could tell, she was on edge. But I understood though, because I was right there along with her on that journey. I wasn't smoking either. I
Not
took
smoking
weed
make
out.
me want to eat though. Like, when I don't smoke, it makes me want to eat. And I don't want to be as big as a damn house trying
I
to
can't get
eat
that.
because I don't want to smoke.
Oh hell no. Look, better get you a gym membership or something.
Shit. But I'm gonna go in the chat. I need to get in the house. I'm gonna go in the chat.
All right.
All right.
Eating
Damn.
all the little debbies, all the little snack cakes. I'm just eating.
Shit. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't want to eat that much when I stopped smoking. As a matter of fact, my girl was getting worried about me because she'd be like, well, wait a minute now, you just start smoking, but that don't mean you gotta stop eating. What the fuck going on here? But look, if you a real smoker, right? It sometimes if you call yourself stopping for real, it will fuck with your appetite, whether you think so or not. A lot of people don't think so, but let you that's been smoking for over 10, 15 years, and then you call yourself trying to stop, it's gonna mess with your appetite. The way you normally would eat, even when you smoking, all that shit gonna change once you stop smoking. You're gonna change the way you even eat, and then you will have to that shit, all that weed and shit will have to get up out of you before you can like have a normal appetite. Because people that smoke weed, I ain't even gonna hold you. We ain't got no normal ass appetite. The fuck? We don't. Jam for Bobby, what you say about it, man? Oh, Jams from Bobby must be in a busy place. But yeah, shit. I know I ain't gonna front. Anytime I just stopped smoking weed, my appetite was all messed up. And that's just what it is. But I'm glad that Yellow Sun got through that situation. And it is a teachable moment. Again, kids, don't go to school and let somebody give you some damn candy. Leave that candy alone because you just don't know nowadays if it's just regular candy or is it candy with THC up in it. Damn, what you say, Yellow? My homeboy gets fat when he don't smoke. Well, shit, no. I'm glad that I'm the opposite of that. I don't eat a lot when I don't smoke. I'm the total opposite of that. Exactly. Don't take no candy. See, this is the lesson right now because of the day and age that we live in right now. Well, THC can be infused in candy, gummies, things like that. Look, unless you actually saw that person get the candy or you yourself is getting the candy from an actual store, I would advise that you don't accept any type of candy, gummies from anybody. Please, please, kids, please do not take no, just stay up out of it. Let your mom or your dad get you your candy, or adult or someone, a responsible adult. Don't accept no candy from another. Don't do that. Please don't do that. I ain't accepting. Look, if I ain't see you make it, I don't give a damn. I ain't accepting no candy. Matter of fact, I don't even eat candy. You ain't even got to worry about getting me no goddamn gummies. No, I don't eat gummies. You keep that. You got some flour though? You got some flour? Now, if you got some flour now we talking. Yeah, just give me the flour. Don't worry about that candy. I don't even eat candy. You got some flour though? Shit. And then if you tell me you ain't got no flour, then I move on. Shit. I move on, man. Shit. Damn all that. No, man. But look, again, this live stream is also for educational purposes. I know probably told a little joke here and there, but like I really wanted to keep this serious because this is a serious matter and it shouldn't happen, but it does. But we as adults can actually prevent this. We just got to keep the kids aware of what type of situations can happen when they go to school. That no, it is not okay to accept any candy from, I don't care if it's your so-called buddy, that ain't your friend. Let's get that part up out the way. Stop thinking that these little boys you hang out with is your damn friends. They not your friends. That's first and foremost. Number two, they shouldn't be, fuck that. Don't take no candy from nobody. Ain't no friends. You got associates. And I'm going to keep saying it until y'all understand. Stop saying, even you grown people, stop saying you got friends. You ain't got no friends. You got associates, good or bad. They are associates. These ain't your damn friends. The hell, because people really don't know the true value, the true meaning of the word friend. No, just tell me if I'm a good associate of yours or if I even just an associate or a bad associate. I accept that. But when you get to talking about this, my friend John, no, we ain't friends. What you talking about? I correct the person real quick. No, we not friends. No, I'm just your associate. Damn friend. People don't even know, half you motherfuckers don't know the true meaning of the word friend, but be so quick to throw it around. Yeah, but this is my friend. Hey, friend. Exactly, Mrs. Baker. Exactly. Exactly, Glenda. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm really for real about that, though. I don't be throwing that damn friend word just because I've been knowing you for 5 to 10 years. That don't make us no damn friends. They make us cordial associates. We cordial with one another. That's it. Because within the blink of an eye, you can turn on me just as much as I can turn on you. So no, don't look at me as no goddamn friend. You might do something that I really don't even like and try to find ways to turn on you. Shit. No, friends really value each other friendship. They value each other's feelings, everything. People is not so quick to think. You may think they do, but we human beings and we fall short, ladies and gentlemen. So to me, it just don't make no sense for me to even sit up here and try to pump fake that way. No, I ain't gonna pump fake. No. What up with it, Law? You already know, solo dolo. Uh-huh. Look at you, Law. It took Glenda for you to pop up in the goddamn chat. I ain't mad at you though, Law. All's well, Law. Glenda, see how you be bringing people up in the chat? Now, Law ain't even been in the chat, but I don't know how damn long. But look, Law couldn't resist. He just had to come up in the chat and speak to Glenda. He just had to. He couldn't take it. He's like, fuck that though, because I don't know when the next time I'm gonna see Glenda. Hey, Glenda, look. Hey, hey, Glenda, I don't know what you be doing that, Glenda. God damn. Glenda. God damn. Boy, you a bad mamma jamma. That's all I can say. Shit. Oh, Lord. Hey, that was funny. That was funny. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. That was funny as hell, Glenda. That was funny. Hey, look, wait a minute. No, it wouldn't even been me if I didn't call that on out though. Shit. Fuck that. Hey, that would have been me. Oh man. Man. Lord Jesus Christ. Now, Glenda, you know the jokes right themselves. You know, I ain't got to even say too damn much. You know what I'm saying? The jokes write themselves, okay? The jokes write themselves. Oh, man, that was funny. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. That was funny. Okay, now I see it. All right. Boy. Boy, what a Monday, y'all. Shout out to the chat. Man. Y'all is rocking and rolling with old JB2 Reactions this Monday. Yeah, look. I'm gonna shit. Look, hold on, Glenda, you ain't even got to worry about it no more. Yeah, I'm a man my goddamn business. Yeah. I'm just mind my goddamn business. You know. Yeah, see, I be getting my own self in trouble. All I gotta do is just mind my own goddamn business and stay up out of people's shit. Always up. Look, Glenda, I'm always up in other people's shit though, ain't I? See, look, wait a minute, hold on. Shout out to Drop Squad. Look, that's exactly what I'm about to do, Carlos. I'm about to ban my goddamn business.
Yeah. Mind your fucking business. Stay up out of mind. You worry about my life, but can't control your own time. Yeah. Talking like you know me, spreading rumors for attention. But I don't hear the critics, they just die for some mention. Mind your fucking business. While I'm stacking goals, you just gossip from a distance. Mind your fucking business. I'm living how I live, I don't need your damn permission. They watching every move like a Netflix show, but it's funny, they ain't never around when it's time to grow. They whisper in the dark cause the truth too bright. Trying to dim my shine cause they ain't got no light. I'm focused on my grind. That's a money meditation. They focus on my name like I'm their occupation. They judge from the couch while I'm out here winning. They stuck on my past but I'm on new beginnings. They love to throw shade cause they can't throw hands. They hide behind screens always typing up plans. But I don't waste a breath on irrelevant noise. I'm too busy leveling up and staying poor. Mind your fucking business. Stay up out of mind. You worry about my life but can't control your own time. Talking like you know me, spreading rumors for attention. But I don't hear the critics, they just die for some mention. Mind your fucking business. While I'm stacking goals, you just gossip from a distance. Mind your fucking business. I'm living how I live, I don't need your damn permission. They say this, they say that, but they don't say facts. They don't never say it to my face. They whisper in packs. They worry about who I talk to, what I wear, where I've been. Meanwhile, they losing battles in the mirror, never win. I'm grown, I don't owe nobody explanation. Your opinion ain't a paycheck, it holds no compensation. I'm too real, too focused, too driven, too wise for somebody with no vision trying to dictate my life. If I fall, I rise. If I lose, I learn. Every L is fuel, every scar gon' burn. But that's my story, not yours to narrate. So keep your 2 cents, I never asked you to translate. Stay up out of mind. Why you worry about my life but can't control your own time? Yeah, talking like you know me, spreading rumors for attention. But I don't hear the critics, they just die for some mention. Mind your business. While I'm stacking gold, you just gossip from a distance. Mind your I live, I don't need your damn permission. Mind your fucking business. Mind your
Shout out to Drop Squad TV. That was on point right there. And that, you know what? That's what a lot of us sometimes need to do. Just mind your goddamn business. Mind the business that pays you. Okay? Whatever happened to that saying? Mind the business that pays you. You minding everybody else's business, trying to get paid off their goddamn business, and then you end up on the short end of the stick. Yella says she rolling up her flower right now. I know that's right, Yella. I know that's right. Shout out to them flowers. Boy, shout out to them goddamn flowers. Shit. Boy, I'm telling you, the flowers is the shit. Telling you, boy, get you a nice flower and you'll get a bang out of life. I didn't know people. I didn't know some people though. They didn't smoke so much weed they had to rethink they goddamn life. After all the weed they didn't smoke, they had to rethink they goddamn life. They said to themselves, "Why did I smoke 15 goddamn green monsters? Why?" They kept asking themselves that. Why did I sit up here in this goddamn room smoked out with 15 green monsters? They were sitting up there rethinking their whole goddamn situation in life. They was they got the bugging out. Man, my mama gonna trip out. She gonna know I'm high. Well, why the fuck did you sit there in the damn circle, smoke all 15 green monsters? Now, this is how long the green monsters is, ladies and gentlemen, back then in the 90s. He 14 trying to hang with the older cats and smoke and be a big dog. Shit. Yeah, all right. Look, Carlos, we young, bro. We young. We teenagers. You feel what I'm saying? Shit, we smoking. Shit, we don't know no damn better. All we know is we in the smoke session and we getting high. Shit, I'm already used to that shit. So at that point, I'm just getting high. I ain't, you know what I'm saying, tweak. Yeah, you know, everybody gonna tweak out and all that other shit, but no, I wasn't tweaking, rethinking my life and all that other shit. This man was literally worried about his mama seeing him that damn high. And I'm thinking to myself, like, well, damn, bro, you ain't gotta stop. You ain't got a line that you willing not to go over or something. Like, damn, you sat there and continuously kept hitting every green monster that went around in the circle. You the one that kept hitting the damn weed. At some point, you could have just had said, no, I'm straight, and left. Didn't nobody make you sit there and smoke all 15 of the green monsters. So now you worry about, now you want me to worry that your mama gonna sit up there and see you high discombobulated. So he trying to figure out a way that he can skip past his mama, so mama don't have to see him all high and zooted and booted, right? Bro, I can't get you no ideas, bro. You got two doors. Her room door is another door to get out the apartment, and then the main door. Bro, all I can tell you is just go through the main door, talk to mama, and don't try to hide, because then when you start hiding, then that's when she'll know, oh, you've been outside doing some shit. That'd be the dead giveaway right there. You go right in the house. You don't even go up in there and speak to mama, none of that. You just go right on up in the damn room. So then all she gonna do is just go right behind you. She gonna come right up in that room. Well, how was your day, son? You normally come up in the room and speak to your mama. What's wrong with you? Then that's when that's when she gonna get all up in your face. And then that's when she gonna find out you sitting up getting high. Then she gonna make you say who you was getting high with, where you was at, and all that other shit, because now you paranoid now. See, again, been there, done that, whatever, you know, plenty of stories like that, because shit, hell, I even got chased out the goddamn house because my mama told me not to come back in our house high. And I ain't listen. And I went back up in the house the next day high. Next thing you know, she goes up in the kitchen, go get one of those, you know, iron frying pans, and about to take my goddamn head off, because she cleanly told me, don't come up in the house high. Shit. I disobeyed that order like a motherfucker. I was getting high in the bitch. Shit. So yeah, I disobeyed my mama on that one. I'm like, Mama, I'm getting high. Shit. So I had to figure out ways of not coming in the house high. Wait until she was gone. Then I could get high as a kite, and I ain't got to worry about it. Then my high been and roll down by then. You know what I'm saying? By the time she got back home from work. But man, I ain't want to keep going through that shit with my mama. Coming up in our house high. I ain't paying no bills, no nothing, but I got the nerve to come up in that high. Shit. Hey, Carlos, that's just how it was, though, bro. My mom was strict, man. Now, she had been the rules here and there, but on certain shit, she was just strict. And she wasn't coming off of it. And if I disobeyed, I was gonna catch the flux on however it came. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna catch it. So, like I say, I got plenty of stories of that. Shit. Oh, funny as hell. Man, funny as hell. Cologne and Visine matters. And that cologne still didn't do shit though, Carlos, because shit, you can still smell it. The cologne didn't do nothing but enhance the smell. You can still smell the weed on you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, thinking that was supposed to hide it, no. All it did is make it come up even more. And then when people ride past you, they gonna smell the cologne, but they also gonna still smell that weed, because that weed smell was always gonna trump any cologne that you can ever put on, or any type of body spray from a woman. It don't matter about that. You still smell like weed. So whatever, man. But anyway, that's my time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to get on up out of here so I can give me something to eat and get myself prepared for in the morning. But I do appreciate y'all coming through, hitting that like button. I appreciate y'all supporting. Support. And I will see y'all tomorrow. All right? Around the same time. Y'all see me tomorrow. So with that being said, salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all once again. JB2 Reactions. Salute to Glenda for that slap on the neck. You know I appreciate you, Glenda. But JB2 Reactions is gone. I'm out, y'all. Thank you, Glenda.